Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Dragon Age the Veilguard. We are back in the lighthouse after last time. First we spoke to Solus, in the episode before that already. We talked to Solus, he told us to find a dragon hunter and a fate expert. We found our dragon hunter, this is she, and she is a rare fire-breathing Kunari. I didn't know that was possible, but she has joined our team and she wants to talk to us, so let's see what she has to say to us.
Usually have to dodge traps and fight spiders to see this much old elven stuff. Talk to Isabella if you want to sell any of it. She'll get you a good deal.
Oh yeah, and we saw Isabella.
Yep, for gold and glory. The lords make runs no one else can. Isabella's undies would catch fire if she saw all this.
I know it doesn't mean much to our rook, but we as the player, of course, we know Isabella.
So why do the Lords of Fortune care enough about dragons to have a dedicated dragon hunter?
Lots of great old crap ends up in dragon hordes.
Why do dragons care about gathering treasure? It's not like they go to the market.
Dragons like metals and gems. Anything glittery catches their eye.
So they're like really large magpies.
Kinda. And they live for centuries. Lots of time to gather a bunch of shiny crap. Plus all the gear carried by idiots who thought they could kill a dragon.
True.
Bet you deal with a lot of nasty traps during those treasure hunts.
Yep.
What's the most complicated one you've dealt with?
Old elven armory. Had letters on tiles. Probably supposed to spell out the name of a god or something.
Probably.
I don't read elven. Found handholds in the ceiling and swung across.
That sounds more like a puzzle than a trap.
Ugh. Puzzles.
I like puzzles.
Ah, but puzzles give you a chance to test your wits, to prove you're smart enough to beat whoever designed it.
Ugh.
I ran into one while traveling with Varric. It had these 3 poles with sets of different size rings on 2 of the poles.
And you had to move the rings over to the 3rd pole, and the rings had to be sized right?
Yeah, the classic.
Yes, you've seen it?
That thing is Vashodon.
No, it's not. That's called the Tower of Something puzzle. I like that game.
Feel free to use the ancient elven artifacts for weight training, but nothing leaves with you, okay?
Don't worry about that. The Lords of Fortune aren't thieves.
I mean, aren't you, though?
Nah. Anything we hunt is salvage. Old forgotten ruins and crap. And we make sure we're not screwing over a culture that lost it. That's what my mother does with the Kunari stuff.
So your mother appraises Kunari artifacts the Lords of Fortune find?
Yeah. She tells them how rare something is. How much it might be worth. Also tells them if they found something cultural.
Cultural?
You know, important. Stuff you don't want going to some rich noble's collection. The lords send that stuff back to the Kunari in Parvalin. They pay the lords a finder's fee.
Interesting. The lords do all this out of the goodness of their hearts?
We do get paid. Name another job where you get danger pay for killing giant spiders.
Right,
Being
right.
Inquisitor.
For gold and glory.
The lords are good people.
Or the hero of
They helped my
Ferelden.
mother when she came here from Kontar. She got here with nothing but me and the clothes on her back. The only skill she had was Kunari history. The lords gave her work.
How does the Ravani Royal Guard feel about the Lords of Fortune?
They used to complain about us. But that was before the Antam invaded Ravane.
And now Ravane sees the benefits of having a bunch of heavily armed people on their side.
Same for the Pirate Armada. It's bigger than Ravane's official navy. But we're also helping save old artifacts. The Antam are burning ruins as they move south. We get artifacts out before the Antam destroy them. Magical stuff. Cultural stuff. Stuff you don't want to lose.
We should do this again. Grab a drink, share our tallest tales.
Okay, I was gonna go back to Ravane later. Got a thing to do for my mother. You can come along, if you want.
Do I need to be ready for combat? Or traps?
Nah.
Alright, just let me know when.
Probably a good idea to be ready in any case. So, okay, quest acquired. Fire on the sands. Okay, yeah, but the next part of the quest is to find Emmerich, right? We will do that this episode, but before we do that, let's have a chat with Varric. And there is somebody. Oh no, this is a new room. Oh, cool, excellent. Read. Help for Treviso. Hey Tash, we've been trying to get supplies to the crows in Treviso, but the crows who were supposed to pick up the supplies here in Ravane never reported in. If you and your fancy new friends have the time, could you check it out? The drop point was over on the coast. For gold and glory, Isabella. Cool. Okay, we have a new room. And you have an alluvian in your room as well. Okay. For some reason. Let's see. Anything else we can talk about?
Hey, you heard of the Hall of Valor? It's a fighting arena with the lords.
Interesting.
Just tell me when you're ready.
The what? The Hall of Valor. Alright, okay, not now. New exploration level unlocked. The Hall of Valor. A new exploration level is available. Return to this location via the world map or through the Crossroads Alluvian to explore and complete additional quests. Nice. Not now though, not now. The next thing we are going to do is we are going to find Emmerich. But I wanted to talk to Varric.
The food here's better than at the Hanged Man. The Fade doesn't have weevils, I think.
What's a weevil? Okay. Next up is this is our room, right? Yeah, this is our room. Okay, cool. Nothing to see here. Let's check on some of our companions. Do we have anything new here? No, don't jump off. Anything new? No. Original and Elven. That's cool. Caretaker's workshop. Let's see. Your lights are off. Yours are off. You're not back yet. Yours are off. Yours are on. And yours are on. Okay. Looks like we have some talking to do. Hello, and yours is timed. Nice.
Carving monsters, huh? Didn't figure you for an artist.
Same as Blackwall did.
It's by necessity. If you know your enemy, their weak spots, maybe you live another day.
Well, when the army of miniature monsters invade, we'll know how to beat them.
Size is nothing. A Rygar can ruin your day with one bite. The poison swells your brain.
That could explain Solus.
Standard bestiaries are always some mage drawing things they've never seen, taking the piss out of it. They don't understand how when the hunt ends and you come nose to nose with an ogre, someone's going to die. So I'm making the real Monster Hunter manual.
Who are you doing it for?
Balmor, that imbecile in Teventer, lecturing on things he doesn't know about. And Ludric over in Ravane thinks taking a rock wraith down with a lucky shot makes him a champion.
Don't like any of these. He's so egotistical? Nah. Sculpting toys makes you a champion? Nah. Who cares? Well, don't really like any of those. Let's do this one then.
Yeah, Ludric and his ego.
You ever met Ludric?
Well,
Because he's been dead 300 years, living off the legend of one fluke arrow.
oh, I just wanted to make you feel better.
My reward is showing these idiots how it's done.
Just remember, it's spelled R-O-O-K. The heroine who took down the gods.
That chapter is going to be mine.
Where's the Gloom Howler?
Can't carve it till I know what it is.
Angry squad.
You want a piece of the Howler, boy?
Is he ready?
Was I ready the first time I fought a Hurlock?
Well, you're still alive.
I got my ass
True.
handed to me. Broke 4 ribs and cracked my jaw. Then I got back up and drove a blade through
Wow.
his skull.
Cracked
In this
your
line
jaw?
of work, Hassan and I are only as strong as the quarry we hunt.
Hassan and I are only as strong as the quarry we hunt.
Makes sense. He'll learn to fight by fighting.
I don't know another way. Out there in the world, you sink or swim.
Yeah?
Can a half lion, half eagle swim?
Don't know. Hassan?
Which half was that?
Search me. Both halves share the same stomach.
Right. See you around.
Just like most pets. Well, he probably isn't a pet, but just like most domesticated animals, you win him over by feeding him. He does look a little bit goofy, though, I have to say. Anywho, ooh, wow, look at this. You have a proper bedroom and everything. Although you have a rib cage above your bed. Is that right? Or is it a no, it's the rib cage, isn't it? And you have a skull over there, and a skull there. What's that supposed to be? And what's that supposed to be? You have some odd bedroom decorations, my man. But you do have a nice and cozy bedroom. Well, if you take away the skull scenery for a minute. Nice bed. A nice seat by the fireplace. Lots of wood. Lots of bags of sand for some reason. I mean, I guess you need some protection from the wind and stuff from outside. It's gotta be cold. That entire wall being open. Wow, that's a wooden ogre? That looks nice. Did you carve that? You're actually pretty good. Right. Now we have talked to you. I think what we need to do, one of these episodes, one of the next episodes in fact, I think we need to go find Nev in Minrathos. Harding? Hello? Yeah, I think we need to go talk to Nev real quick before she decides to leave us because we wouldn't offer her help or something.
Did I see you writing a message to the Inquisition? What's that about?
You know, Varric and I were part of the Inquisition, right? I'm trying to get news about the South. But Charter hasn't replied to any of my messages. I'm trying not to worry about what's happening there, but... No, it's probably fine. Charter's just busy. She's always busy.
Charter. Who's that?
She's the Inquisition's spy master. Or she would be, if there was still an Inquisition. I suppose she just works for the Inquisitor now?
I haven't heard much about the Inquisition in years.
Oh, that's intentional. When the breach was open, we needed a large group to stop Southern Thetis from falling into chaos. It's changed in the years since. We're a smaller force working underground to keep an eye on things going on in the world.
Okay, that's cool that is the default.
Why isn't she here? We could use a hand.
Charter entrusted the search for Solus to Varric, to us. The world's large and she's got many things to deal with.
So how long were you with the Inquisition? 10 years?
Something like that. Why?
You must know the Inquisitor.
Well, yeah, we worked together. I wasn't part of the Inquisitor's inner circle, though. I spent more time with the ordinary people, the ones you didn't hear about.
We could use a hand. Really.
And the Inquisitor's advisors? What about them?
Of all of them, I'd say Josephine is my favorite. She's lovely. She still sends me a box of handmade sweets from Val Royeaux every year on my name day. Cullen and I got along too, but he was always busy. He would have bad days from lyrium withdrawal sometimes, and I would share the tea that my ma sent. He's from Ferelden too. Maybe it reminded him of home.
What about Liliana? I heard she's intense.
I think she likes to cultivate that reputation. She's not nearly as terrifying as she sounds. Oh, I passed her in the Great Hall one day, and she suddenly turned and asked me if I wanted a nug.
What, like for lunch? If I had a copper for every time someone's asked me if I eat nug.
No.
Liliana wouldn't joke like that. No, she just bred them as pets.
So did you take the nug?
No! What am I gonna do with a nug? Do not say eat it.
Well, alright then.
But you did know people from the Inquisitor's inner circle, didn't you?
I knew them, sure, but those early days, all I wanted was to prove myself and not get in anyone's way. Some of them were more approachable than others. Sarah was a puppy with a new toy. 100 new toys. Fun, if you can handle the mess. She was really the only one who could make Rainier, well, Blackwall then, let down his guard. Otherwise, he kept to himself and stuck to the stables. We'd talk when I visited the horses. And there was Cole, of course.
The spirit boy?
Yep. I was just sitting on the walls one day, and he asked if he could join my game.
Like a card game?
Nah, just good old people watching. Must have seemed like a game to him somehow. We'd pick strangers out of the crowd and try to say something about them. Like, ooh, she heard the joke yesterday and she's still trying not to laugh. Or one of Cole's. His eyes remind her of the ones beneath her bed.
Okay.
Who stores eyes under their bed? I'm partial to a nice wall display myself.
Well, that's one interpretation that never occurred to me. Thanks.
You're welcome. Wasn't Cole an empath? He must have been great at this game.
Ah, but the rule was you couldn't say anything you actually knew. He got it in the end. I think.
So you didn't ask him if you guessed right?
Well, being right wasn't the point. Making a habit of seeing people was. I think he liked that. It's why you don't miss.
This is actually pretty nice. I'm sitting here smiling from ear to ear. Didn't realize how much I missed the Inquisition.
So, tell me about these ordinary Inquisition members I haven't heard about.
The Inquisition hired hundreds, and most of them weren't Magisters or Ben Hasrith or the left hand of the Divine. There were scouts and stable hands, carpenters and cooks and quartermasters, even 2 dedicated pastry chefs. Most of them volunteered, like me. We wanted to help in whatever small way we could.
Yeah, I didn't know how much I missed my Inquisition teammates. I'm sure if this game is 10 years old and the next game comes out, I'll miss these companions as well. Just like I miss my companions from Origin and even from Dragon Age 2.
I'm sure those pastries were a great help.
My ma likes to say that sometimes the pie is for eating, and sometimes it's for crying into. Doesn't even need to be pie. Rector liked cake, and Faulkner loved soup. But food was always a comfort.
Rector? Faulkner?
Liliana gave all her agents pseudonyms.
Right. Like Charter.
Well, Charter's Charter, but when the other two and I were together, we were just Lace, Wilbur, and Katya.
Katya? Really?
Do you miss it? The Inquisition, I mean.
I do.
It's hard to miss an organization. They're only as good as their people, don't you think? But I do miss my friends. We write each other, but it's not the same. And the Inquisition is different from what we've built here. Not better or worse, just different. It's special when you're among people working toward the same goal.
Not everyone. There was Solus. What did you really think of him back then?
Lonely. He always seemed lonely. It's hard not to be when you hold yourself above everyone else.
He is a jerk, that's true. Especially in our experience. He has a crusade, that is also true. But I do feel a little bit sorry for him. He destroyed the world he knew in an effort to save it. And now he can't even fix it?
As smart as he's supposed to be, there's just some things he doesn't get. At all.
Yeah. Maybe one day he will. Maybe. If you help him. Anyway, I'm sure something out there's on fire, and here I am rambling about the past. I should let you go. Talk later?
Sure, why not? Harding approved a lot in this conversation, which is good. And I liked it as well. I liked the reminiscing about our former companions. Very nice. So, we've already been playing this game today for almost like half an hour already. And we have not started the main quest yet. We have just talked to people. Which is important too, especially in a Dragon Age game. But let's go and find Emmerich. So, who do we have? Emmerich is going to be a mage. So I don't think we need a mage. Let's take Harding and let's take Tash. Yeah. And then let's travel to the track quest immediately to save some time. You will meet a Morn Watcher in the Necropolis. Okay, so we can only bring one. So let's bring Harding. The Grand Necropolis. El Grande Necropolis. Something like that. I'm learning Spanish at the moment. Well, I know Spanish. I'm refreshing my Spanish.
This is it. No sign of the professor.
Balara's with us anyway.
I hope he's
Good.
here and that he doesn't mind us disturbing him. He is a senior necromancer. I don't... Oh.
Yeah, the outfit we are wearing is the N7 outfit, isn't it? Ooh. Would you look at that? Hello? Who are you? Ooh, wow. Slave labor. I thought...
What a marvelous surprise! Any trouble with the lift? Our last guests were stuck for hours. Poor souls. Oh. Professor Emmerich Volkaren of the Morn Watch.
Hello, Professor. We've never met. Well, in person, but I've been writing to you.
Belara, my dear girl. What a pleasure. Surely you didn't come all this way just to see me.
Actually, we did. You see, we need a Fade expert.
I'm Rook.
Charmed.
I might be mixing up my franchises here, but isn't necromancy putting a soul back into the body? No, that's not in Dragon Age, is it? I don't think it's ever explained. Yes, it is. It is explained in Dragon Age. In Inquisition, when you choose the necromancer specialty, it is explained how that works, isn't it? I don't know. Anyway, how nice and cordial.
I didn't expect such a warm welcome. Considering.
Please, don't be put off. The workforce is perfectly harmless.
Yeah, okay.
I'd be pleased to continue our
Sounds
conversation
harmless.
after I tend to some small business here. I must investigate. Would you two mind accompanying me further into the shrouded halls?
Toward that screaming?
Sure.
Something's gone awry in this part of the necropolis, Rook. The dead stir more easily than they should.
Alright. This isn't creepy at all. Nope, not creepy at all. Well, I say that. It's supposed to look creepy, you know, but as a matter of fact, I'm not scared of death. Not in a game like this, and not in real life. The end is part of the journey, you know?
Are these warts?
Indeed they are. But what's caused the aphotic needles to fall into a slumber?
Oh, I'm pretty handy with artifacts. I can take a look.
That would be good of you, Belara. Your friends and I will press on.
Right, Professor. Good luck.
Okay, good luck. Yeah, the end is part of the journey. That is a quote from the MCU. As is this one. Death is what gives life meaning. So yeah, I'm not afraid of death. I've seen plenty of death. And yeah, it doesn't scare me. Right, so where are we going? Where the dead must go. Investigate the disturbance in the shrouded hall. Follow Emmerich. Emmerich or Emmerich? Emmerich?
I think something's ahead.
Strange. These halls should be under the protection of the bell.
Emmerich. I think it's Emmerich, not Emmerich. Anyway. Continue. Ooh. Arena.
Despair demon?
Fascinating, isn't it? They shouldn't be able to breach the shrouded halls at all.
Take your word for it.
Careful, Rook. It singled you out.
What? Where'd everyone go?
Oh, what the hell? Whoa! What? Hey! Easy now. Oh, I hate spare demons. They teleport from one place to another. They have that ice beam that almost instantly kills you.
Discover why that spirit manifested here.
Lead the way, Professor.
I hated the spare demons in Inquisition. I kind of liked them in Origins. And Dragon Age 2, I was eh. But I hated them in Inquisition. You look like you can be broken. Excellent. Excelente. Here we go. Okay, cool. Oh, there's something here. Oh, I already had a full potions supply. Lyrium dust. Okay, cool. Nothing here. Another arena.
Someone's
convenient.
barred the door and chained the sunken star.
There's undead here.
We may need to defend ourselves depending on their condition.
Haven't fought undead in a while.
There's no reaching these.
You can't control them?
I'm afraid sometimes the weaker dead work themselves into frenzies. Poor things. Behind you! I must free that bell.
Need some help?
Thank you. The star, the bell, can banish these despair spirits if we unchain it.
Okay. Let's first just look around for some loot. Cool, cool, cool.
We'll need a wisp to unseal the doors leading out. Could you please find one and bring it here?
Okay. How?
Sure.
Give your greetings, and the wisp will follow.
Give your greetings. Ultimate full. Ah, I see you, Wisp. Hello.
Hello.
Wisps are the simplest of spirits, but quite helpful. Bring the wisp here, and we can unseal the doors.
There we are.
Doors open. Where to now?
This should lead us to the upper chambers, where we can free the bell. There's someone I'd like to consult with on the way.
Okay.
So, Professor,
Just Emmerich, please.
Emmerich.
you weren't that
It's
surprised
Emmerich,
when you
Emmerich,
meet a fate
Emmerich,
expert.
Emmerich.
The spirits talk. Even the simplest have been clamoring about chaos in the Fade. Someone coming to consult wasn't an if, so much as a when. How about them?
Take him out!
They attack from afar!
Shooting for us!
Barriers protect enemies with RP. Right, yeah. At least they are slow, which gives us plenty of opportunity to finish them. Unless they get stuck, of course, in the environment.
Making the rest of us
Ah, we've done it.
Right, nice. Yeah. At least these skeleton zombie things are slow. So they don't hurt us. Oh, health is still full. Alright, we have a crystal to find, or a wisp. I think
Can't
it's a
do this
wisp.
without a
we need
wisp.
to find. Where would one find a wisp? Ultimate is full as well. What's this? A lost wedding ring. Valuable item. Okay, where do we find a wisp in here? Do we need to go back and grab the other one? I don't think we can. Can we? No, it's turned into a flame, so we can't grab that one. Okay. Nothing over here. There's something to climb up on. Not sure, not sure. I think maybe we don't have the right companions with us. Yeah, there needs to be a wisp there. Ooh, what's that? Oh no, that's the ultimate, right? Yeah, ultimate potion. Ultimate is full. Alright, let's continue. Let's move on. I'm hearing some of the same sound effects from Inquisition, which is nice.
Of the despair spirits, misery devouring itself. We should keep our distance. If provoked, these manifestations will shatter.
Okay. Get past the despair demons. Basically, don't walk in their circles. That's what I'm getting. Oh, there's something to find over there, though. Can't get there yet, I think. Although, no, we can. We can. Precious Decay, a rare ring, necrotic damage, and resistance. Let's do necrotic damage for a little bit. Again, we need a wisp.
This is locked too. I didn't see any wisps around.
No, I didn't.
Then I shall call for aid. They've answered. We'll need to guide the wisps who've just arrived to the door.
Alright, we need 2, 3 over here. No, wrong button. Alright. Hello, wisp number
Those
one.
wisps really came just because you asked.
They care for us, Rook. Our ever-loyal friends amongst the dead.
Okay, cool. Wisp number one coming up. Wisp number
Here's our
two.
second wisp.
Do they mind following us around?
Wisps often seek out mortal company. They're drawn to us as flowers turn towards the sun.
Aw, that's sweet.
Oh.
There's the last.
Strange. This door shouldn't be here.
Shouldn't it?
The necropolis rearranges itself every so often.
Okay. Good to know. Right, last wisp. No! Didn't mean to do that. Okay, I missed twice.
Still alive? Still alive.
Let's get these ones out of the way as well.
Coming at range.
End them! Quickly!
Finish it. Time to finish this.
Excellent.
Alright, excellent. Everybody safe.
Strange. This door shouldn't be here.
Shouldn't it?
The necropolis rearranges itself every so often.
Right, 3 wisps. Here you go.
Well done. Past these chambers, we'll find some assistance with reaching the bell. Despair is far more pervasive than I'd thought. We must stop who's ever drawing these spirits here, Rook.
You think a person's behind all the despair demons?
Oh yes. Mortals are their prime attraction. Trouble over there.
Ranged incoming.
Whoa. And we're in the water.
Here we go. Nice, Rook.
Okay. Eyeball. Okay. Eyeball. Still not sure what we are doing down here. And why we need to fight all these undead. And we need a bell or something? Still, storyline is still a little bit vague.
How do we get rid of all these despair demons?
Their source is near the bell you saw earlier. Ringing it will banish them, but we must find who lured them there in the first place.
Okay, so somebody... Okay, I get it. Somebody is luring despair demons. And we need to find who and why. Alright, we can do that. We can do that. Okay. Can't go there. No, no, no. Okay, nice, got it.
Tell me, Rook, where are you from?
Spent some time in Arlethan.
The old elven forest? You must tell me about your journeys once we're above ground.
Once we're above ground. Yeah, sure, why not? You know what this reminds me of? Maybe a little bit. In the Efteling you have... yeah, well, you used to have a Spookslot, which was a walk-through haunted mansion attraction. And they recently rebuilt it into Danse Macabre, which is a more of a flat ride. Okay, another memento. And they have this vibe, this ghostly vibe with the green light. Very cool. Voluminous notes. The long-sought notes of one of Navarra's most famous spirit summoners. Some whisper that Eglantine Feldevar still wanders the fate, though she died 60 years ago. Cool. More Venedal's tears. More gold. Right, let's get to it then. Here we go, another arena.
This is where we'll learn who summoned these despair spirits.
The spectral core.
You must open yourself to possibilities while in the necropolis. Would you mind lighting those braziers, Rook?
Well, I don't mind. Why not? We are here anyway.
This should unseal our final pass to the bell. It's best we unchain it quickly.
And then?
The sunken star will drive away despair. Any malicious spirit that hears the tolling of the bell will be banished to the Fade.
The sunken star,
Even banishing
right?
demons is extra fancy down here.
It's one of the specialities of the necromantic arts. One of our better known ones, perhaps.
I think most people know about the undead stuff.
Alright. Alright. Nothing else to loot. Oh, there's one more.
Excellent. Approach the body and we'll begin.
Approach the body.
By seal and flame, who brought despair in our midst? Despair! Who brought it here?
Great. Venatori.
Venatori. Of course.
Yeah.
This way, please.
What did you just do?
The colloquial term is corpse whispering, a gift that manifested with my magic.
Wow.
Honestly, I've no idea how the other Watchers navigate the necropolis without it.
Think I hear someone.
This map is useless. We wasted 3 slaves in those traps. If that Hand of Glory burns down...
So don't duck!
Okay. Defeat the Venatori.
Found this Venatori.
They have no place in these halls.
I am blessed.
Finish them all!
Kill the heretics!
Quickly! End them!
Alright, we must remember we have teammates, right?
What are the Venatori after? Gold? Artifacts?
Raw magic. Their first envoys were obsessed with gathering power for some new masters.
Ah, I'll fill you in on them later.
Okay. Okay. I see a chest. Why can't we go in these? Another chest. All right. Okay, here we go again. Whoa.
More despair, demon. That's the last of them.
I see someone by the crates.
I don't think they're Venatori.
Okay, we see someone by the crates. Yeah. Scrawled note. Gone to the upper chambers to investigate a noise. With luck, it's only one of those lumbering Navaran corpses. What a sight. Throw my body to the flames like we do in the rest of the civilized world. Yeah, you would think that if you saw this, right?
Hello? Did the Venatori bring you here?
They said I'd spilled the wine too many times. That I'd be a better sacrifice than slave.
You are in Navarra, sir. There are no slaves on our soil. Please remain here. After we've seen to the rest of the Venatori, I'll send for someone to escort you above.
Oh, All right.
Okay.
Those Venatori dragged that man down here just to die.
The Watchers will shelter him. We'll inquire if he has any family in Minrathous. As for the Venatori, what remains of them will be put to work.
Right, let's head on. We must be getting close.
The Sunken Star can help us if we break the Venatori's chains.
The Sunken Star. Okay. Right, not like that. Ah. The Venatori siphoning crystal uses blood magic to slowly heal nearby enemies.
There's one chain.
Excellent.
Yeah, so same idea as the blight things, only with blood magic instead of blight. Cool.
Yes!
Kill them all, but save the living.
Got it.
Watch your back.
Right, cool.
Well done.
We're getting better at the fighting. We're getting a little bit used to it. I just had to sleep on it for a couple of days. Couple of nights.
There.
This defiance is heresy. Attack and attack again.
Right, nice. One more, I think.
That's the last chain.
We must return to the lower level to ring the bell.
Okay, we must return to the lower level. Okay, cool. Alright, we're back here. Oh, wrong button. So you have a shield around it. That's why I can't hurt you guys. But that is a wisp in there, isn't it? Okay, cool. Alright, good to know. Wisp inside, shield around the thing. Probably we have to kill each one of you, and each one of you corresponds with one of those red shields. Let's do a quick perimeter to see if we can loot anything. An uncommon torch. Ooh, 210. But a lot less stagger. I like the stagger. Yeah, let's keep the stagger. Don't need all the healing stuff just yet. Alright, let's go. Emmerich, let's talk.
Be ready. The ritual to wake the bell will draw Despair's attention.
And any more Venatori.
I'll need you to keep them occupied while I work.
Will do.
There's the Venatori.
Yeah, I see it. Come on. Stop panning the camera.
More blood, Veilguard.
How are we doing, Emmerich?
The bell is slowly awakening, but we must fight it no longer.
Venatori brought demons.
Typical of them.
They're aiming for us. That's a rage demon.
Hold fast.
Ranged attackers.
Halfway there.
They're hitting us from afar. Get out of there.
Alright. I was just telling everybody how good we were getting at fighting, and now this.
Right on him. They're at range.
Come on!
Now, the Grand Necropolis shows itself.
Wow, those despair demons vanished.
Pretty impressive.
Thank you.
Right.
But come, let's ensure these cultists didn't leave anything dangerous behind. I'll ask our attendants to gather their bodies later, of course.
Of course.
And this is a severed hand.
It can't be. A hand of glory? The Venatori should never have this. We must find out where it came from.
Yeah, a little bit of an infuriating fight that ended rather abruptly. Of course. Can we now damage these? Nope, still can't. How do we open those then? Not sure.
Let me know when you'd like to return to the chambers above.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's get back to the lighthouse.
You can tell me why you've sought out a Fade expert on the way?
I know it's a lot, but I swear we've seen the blighted elven gods ourselves.
It would explain recent Oniric disruptions.
At the least, the implications of what Rook's witnessed are... Ah, thank you, Manfred.
Excuse me?
No one ever brings me tea after I slog through a haunted crypt.
My assistant, Manfred. Always thoughtful.
You spoke of danger to the Fade.
The elven gods plan to tear it wide open to get to the blight. And they've already messed with it. Demons, tears in reality. Our team needs a Fade expert.
Many Watchers never depart Navara. But with events so dire...
I'd be delighted to assist.
It has been many years since you left us.
Well, yes, but elven gods, ancient magics. I couldn't bear miss this. Besides, I've spent my life exploring the Fade and speaking to spirits. If Rook needs an expert, none are better qualified than I.
Just keep the necromancy safe. Promise you'll bring Manfred. Yeah, promise you'll bring Manfred.
Only if your assistant's coming.
Manfred? But of course.
Welcome aboard.
Wonderful. I'll gather my things. Come, Manfred.
The Grand Necropolis was at peace again, and Emmerich was off to a new adventure. But in Navara, nothing stays down for long. The Venatori had unearthed something no one should have, and delivered it to the worst possible person. Emmerich's journey would soon bring him face to face with the gloaming lantern.
What? Eh? The Green Lantern? Back at the lighthouse. Here we go.
What the Venatori ultimately intended with their incursions into the necropolis worries me. Whether or not it was directed by the gods, the timing serves them well. Chaos, I fear, is their ally.
With this, Demeter's Crossing and the Blighted Dragons, and everything else we're all dealing with, feels like we're at war. A lot of little wars.
Didn't take the gods long to attract support from all the worst people in Thedas.
They're offering power to anyone who wants it. The Venatori and Antam won't question what it will cost.
So how do we fight back then?
We don't have an army, but we do have allies, like the Veil Jumpers.
After Demeter's Crossing, it's personal for them.
The Crows, particularly after we helped save their city.
Dea and Viago know what is owed. They will make good on that debt.
Also, Lady Morrigan requested a meeting at the Cobbled Swan in Minrathis.
Ooh.
Could she have found
I
some
want to
trace
meet
of the
Morrigan
gods?
again.
Probably. Morrigan doesn't visit crowded taverns for fun.
I also heard
Well.
from Grey Wardens out in the Hossberg wetlands, Antoine and Evka. Something strange is happening with the Blight there. I bet it involves the gods.
Any details on the Blight in the wetlands?
Antoine said he didn't write it down.
Why not?
Either he didn't trust someone else wouldn't read the note, or he didn't want us to panic.
The first warden didn't seem impressed the last time we met.
I heard he told you to piss up a rope.
Will he be in the wetlands?
I don't keep track, but he can't stop you from asking a few questions, if we're fast enough.
Gillenane has laid low since we hurt her dragon, but the blight spreads rot wherever the gods go.
And no one's better at tracking blight than wardens.
Morrigan and those wardens feel like our best leads on finding the gods.
Are they really gods? Or just ancient mages? It's not clear.
They're gods, or the closest
Hey,
damn
Nev.
thing to them.
Nev, you're back.
Yeah, I am.
Good to have you back. This is Professor Emmerich Volkaren, our fate expert, and Tosh, our dragon hunter. They joined while you were away. Hey.
Charmed.
Charmed.
Not everyone has met.
So you're a dragon hunter? Mirathis could have used you.
What's going on?
Back home, what isn't? Look, you made an impossible call without enough information. I get it. It's the corner the gods put us in. It just might take time to shake off.
You are back though, right?
Yeah, Belle. I'm back.
Given how things have gone, I wouldn't blame you for staying away. So thanks. We can't do this without you.
After what happened to Mirathis, I've got even more reason to go after the gods. If anyone's got a shot at this, it's the people here. I'm still on the job. Count on it.
Great. Let's follow up on some leads.
I'll let Lady Morrigan know we're ready to meet.
I'll send word to Antoine and Evka. They're holed up in a town called Lavendel.
Everyone else should rest up. Be ready to move when I call.
Alright.
Never easy, is it, kid?
What do you mean?
Making the big choices, then living with the consequences.
I don't think it ever should be easy. As soon as it gets easy, you're not the right person to make those decisions. It needs to be hard. That's how you know you're taking it seriously.
And that's why I recruited you, Rook. You get that. Not everyone does. Anyway, you've got a meeting with Morrigan to attend, and dealing with whatever the wardens found. All this chatting is taking it out of me. Think I'll rest for a bit. Good work, Rook. You'll find your way through this. I know it.
Quest complete. Where the dead must go. Drawing on his necromantic powers, Emmerich banished the despair demons infesting the shrouded halls and drove out the invading Venatori. Learning that malevolent ancient gods are causing chaos in the Fade, the professor joined the team to help stop these mythical threats to creation. Unbeknownst to him, the Venatori plot is the beginning of a chain of events that will lead Emmerich to a dark figure from his past. Interesting. Companion hardened. Nev is hardened. After experiencing the blighted dragon attack in Menrathos, Nev is less trusting and more self-reliant. Her damaging abilities are increased, but she will no longer use supportive abilities, and relationship progress is slow. Okay, Shades of the Blight. New quest. Something wrong. New quest. New exploration level unlocked. The Hasburg Wetlands. Okay. Book club notes. Right. Well, that was a lot to take in. In the last 2 episodes, we have found 2 new companions. And I think the team is complete at this point. Not 100% sure about that. Yeah, I think we have every companion that we need to have right now. We have for a while now been focusing on... Yeah, for a while now we've been focusing on the story quests because I wanted to find every companion. And I think we have done that now. So I think we'll take it easy with the story quests for a while and focus on some of the companion quests. Although we only have 2 companion quests. We have a lot of factions and regions. So yeah. I think we are going to focus a little bit on these for the next couple of episodes. And the companions, and we'll leave the story for a bit so we can, you know, have some change of spice, so to say. Anyway, I can see that Hassan has a quest for us. And Emmerich has a quest for us. So next episode, I suspect we'll be talking to everybody, see if we can explore a little bit more of the lighthouse, see if we can find any new areas, open up any new rooms. But that is something that we will do the next episode. For now, I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!